kind of a walk-on you're getting out of Trey Ford?
Yeah, Trey's a good player. I mean, he's a tough kid. He gets all over the plate. He's very difficult to pitch to. You know, it didn't take us long in inter-squads in the fall to figure out he's a very difficult guy to throw strikes to. He gets advantage counts, and then when he gets in those situations, he makes the most of it.
Patched together pitching-wise the second game, especially there in the relief roles, a lot of mix and match.
Yeah, I thought Kendall was outstanding. If you take away 2 at-bats where he hits the guy and he walks a guy, you know, those are the 2 runs in that inning. And, you know, they just dumped a little flare into left field. If he just doesn't have those 2 sequences, he's going to pitch a shutout through 6. And really, I thought he was so efficient. He had so much movement. And, you know, got us some ground balls, and we're really excited about him because he can race through some innings.
How much does it help your team to play a team like this, to have these type of competitive games where it's close every inning?
Yeah, it was really important to me at this stage of the game for us to play a very good Pac-12 team that, you know, they've been to a regional 2 out of the last. In fact, they're in regional finals 2 out of the last 3 years. So they're a good club. They have a lot of poise, and you know, their lineup is going to be one of the best lineups in the Pac-12. You know, you can tell they're inexperienced on the mound, and you know, I thought we played so well. We just had some crazy things happen today. I mean, when you got a guy, Slaughter, step up there and just in the first game just bust a line drive in the middle of the field, and Darryl can't get out of the way of it. I think if he gets out of the way of it, it's game over. And it hits him. When that kind of crazy stuff happens, I mean, that stuff happens once every 100 games, and it happened to us really in a crucial situation. I feel horrible for Darryl because he might be the hardest working, most responsible kid I've ever coached. But he, you know, it was just a tough situation for us. But we got to be better situationally than we were in the first game and even in the second game. But I just have this overwhelming feeling that we have the right kids. They're going to get better. We're going to be better 50 games from now than we are right now. But playing a team of this caliber is really important this early on in the season.
How good, even the game you dropped, was Evan Mitchell? I thought he was really effective.
Evan Mitchell was very good. You know, he's been battling a couple of different injuries, so we didn't want to stretch him out. But, you know, it's clear that Nick just didn't have his best stuff. A week ago, he was 93, 94, and just blowing people out of the water. But it was 65 degrees, you know, and today with the wind howling, he just couldn't get loose. But I know Nick Rout is going to come back and give some great quality starts this year for sure.
Taylor had a few rough moments when he started there, but you didn't hesitate to bring him back out with a lead.
Well, he's one of those guys, when he can sense it, when he can sense that wind out there, he'll do whatever. You know, the ball is bounced off the kid's foot, and he goes airborne, he goes parallel to the ground to make that play. I mean, there are many athletes on the mound in the country who can make that type of play. And gosh, the play Kendall Graveman made on the bunt earlier in the game, I mean, just an incredibly athletic play. The strength of our club is our pitching staff because we're so athletic there, and I feel like we have some depth. The only thing I regret is I really wanted to get Jacob Lindgren in that game because they're a 6-man lineup left-handed, and I just feel like with his power breaking ball, that would have been a good matchup. But Taylor's done it before, and we wanted to put it in his hands.
He showed it last year. Showed again they put pressure on teams to make defensive mistakes, and they made a big one there by CT rounding first a little far.
Yeah, they were pretty good defensively. Overall, and I thought we were pretty damn good defensively. We didn't turn a double play, and that ball kicked off of Adams' glove, but outside of that, I thought we played really good defense today.
I thought Caleb Reed was a 1-inning guy this year.
You know, that's in a 9-inning game.
Oh, okay.
You know, 14-inning game.
Okay.
He's not a 1-inning guy, but boy, he just battled his heart out for us. He was unbelievable. Nobody deserved to win a game today more than he did, and it just didn't happen for him. But he was outstanding.